Some people believe that prequels, much like sequels, are unnecessary and should never be made. But if this isn't a great one, I don't know what is. Bardock, father of Goku, is easily one of the best Dragon Ball content to have ever been released on DVD. I love the fact that Bardock is his own person. He's not a Goku copycat. Yeah, of course he looks like him. I mean, he has to, right? He's Goku's dad. But the fact that he's this proud warrior who values strength more than anything, murder a bunch of people, hang out and goof off with his friends, and doesn't give two craps about his own kids. Again, I really appreciate that they didn't take the lazy route and just made him Goku 2.0. And then when Bardock is plagued with visions of the future that his home, planet Vegeta, as well as almost the entirety of the Saiyan race, is about to get blown up, and he tries everything in his power to try and prevent it. But no matter how strong he is, he can't. Which is fantastic. The fact that he is just doomed. It's a tragedy. That's what it is. There's no happy ending here. And something that I really appreciate is the fact that the Funimation dub, the English dub, adapts the original story flawlessly. Because Bardock is still a bastard in this. Again, he does not care about Goku. The fact that he keeps looking at his power level and the fact that it's like, what good are you, speaks volumes of the type of person he is. And then later, as he's dying, when he has that vision of Goku facing off against Frieza and realizing that Goku, or Kakarot, will be the one to avenge his dead race, he takes solace in that. Again, I can't stress this enough about how much I love this story. The fact that Bardock is on a ticking clock to try and save planet Vegeta to fight against Frieza. And I like the fact that it was intense even without the fighting. Of course the fighting is awesome, of course, right? I don't need to talk about the fighting because it's Dragon Ball. The fighting's always amazing. But the fact that Bardock is in a race against time, it becomes an action thriller, and I really love that. And the main thing I love about this is the fact that this story actually helps separate Goku from Superman. Because the main thing that Goku and Superman have in common, and I love Superman, but I prefer to have differences and variety with my characters. They're both saviors of Earth from a doomed planet, you know, and they're last of their kind. But like, this story helps flesh it out because if you think about it, Goku was bound to go to Earth regardless. It didn't matter if Frieza was going to destroy planet Vegeta and kill almost the entire Saiyan race. Goku's destiny was always going to Earth, no matter what. I just realized, if Frieza never destroyed planet Vegeta, then I think Goku's story would have been a lot like Invincible. The fact that Goku came from a race that takes over planets, part of an empire that's ruled over by a dick, that's great. And the fact that both Goku and Mark are both tasked to take over Earth and enslave them as part of their birthright for their respective race and empire. Never mind the fact that they both had to take on a family member that was infinitely powerful than they are, that was making sure that the main character was doing what they were supposed to do, which may or may not involve killing a bunch of humans to ensure the capture of Earth. To me, Bardock's story ended with this story, and I'm not talking trash about Dragon Ball Super, I am talking trash about episode of Bardock. He did not travel back in time and became the first Super Saiyan. That is completely stupid. But unfortunately, Dragon Ball Minus came in, and it made Goku more like Superman even more. The fact that Bardock had a bad feeling about Frieza and decided to not take any chance, put Goku in a pod, and send him off to Earth. Wasn't a fan of that change, but I did love that adaptation in Dragon Ball Super Broly. I did like the story better because I felt like it was executed better in the movie. At least that's just how I feel. But regardless of what they do with Bardock in canon, with Goku finding more information about him in the Dragon Ball Super manga, I don't think that this story should ever be forgotten regardless of whether it's canon or not. Luckily, it never will because it's such a timeless classic.